Hi everyone, it's me, Sonya Sophia, with another mini tap for you. This is an exciting tap for me because it's something that is a personal growth edge for me. So I'm imagining some of you also will find this useful. This video is called Permission to Play. Now we are in a modern age where it's work, 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 and even when we're not working and in between every little spare moment, we're checking social media, we're checking emails, we're responding to text messages and phone calls. It's almost like we're never really off work or offline. So I want to give you permission to go old school, to drop down into what we did before we had all of that electronic moment filler that we have now, and to go back to what you loved when you were younger, when you were a kid maybe, or before this technology came in and filled up all that empty space. What did you love to do? Was it reading books? Was it making art? Was it dancing? Was it going out on hikes or camping? Was it swimming? Was it hanging out with friends and not taking selfies and not texting your other friends about how you're hanging out with these friends? How is it that you enjoy playing, really playing? I know that I like to make things with my hands. I like to make costumes and hair ornaments, and I also like to sing and skip and play and hang out outside and be goofy. So I want to help you give yourself permission to take some time off and to set some time aside for your inner child to come out and play. Because what happens for me when I do that is it fuels all the work time, because I feel so nourished by having taken that day off to turn off my phone, to not answer emails, to not think about all of those other things that are also important to me. So let's tap on permission to play. Ready? Big breath. Massaging the points in the front of your chest. Tune in and see if you really give yourself permission to play. Or do you put it on the bottom of the list, or it's off to the side like dessert? I don't need dessert today, right? Even though I'm not giving myself as much permission to play as I would like to. Big breath. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap your eyebrows. Why don't I give myself time to shut off the world and tune into what brings me joy? Tap the temples. Part of me thinks time for that is non-existent. Part of me thinks I'm not very productive when I'm doing that. Part of me thinks, what excuse do you have that I don't have the time for it? I love and respect myself. And tap the chest, even though I haven't given myself enough permission to play. Tap the front of the ribs. Thinking again about when was the last time you said, yeah, I'm taking the whole weekend off of Facebook, off of Twitter, off of phone calls and email, and I'm just going to go hang out doing what I really want to do. Tap the side of the ribs. I love and respect myself, even though I've been so skimpy on the play. Big breath. And tap the inside of the wrist. What if I allowed myself permission to play? Tap the side of the thumb. Tuning in again to where you learned that play wasn't okay. A lot of us, especially the younger generations, are having play taken out of school. The recess is almost non-existent, that the arts are being underfunded and erased from school schedules. It's almost like that doesn't matter, but the research I've done shows that play actually makes you smarter, more inventive, a better team player, more creative, and more able to think outside of the box, which are all really useful for work and for growing your business. Tap your index finger. Even though I've been trained and conditioned to drop play, I love and accept myself. Tap your middle finger. I've been trained and conditioned to drop play. Big breath. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. Part of me feels sad about this. Tap your little finger. Part of me feels resentful that I work so hard and play so little. Tap the side of the hand. I love and respect myself, even if play has been minimized in my life. Tapping the top of the head and the sides of the head, behind the ears and the back of the head. What would happen if I allowed myself more play opportunities? Tap the top of the eyebrows. What would that look like? So imagine, what would it be like? Would it be vacations where you can just lay on the beach and do nothing? Would it be going to do sports? Tap the cheeks. Would it be taking a dance retreat? Tap into the nose. I'm allowing myself to dip into play. Tap the chest. I don't want to get to the end of my life, retire, and then try to put all that play into one place. Okay, so think about that. That's what we're being trained to do by our culture. Work, 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 work until you can't work anymore. Work as long as you possibly can. Retire, and then catch up on all that play. But you know what? By then, it's often too late. You're so tired and shut down, you can't remember how to play. Your body may not be feeling good because you never gave it a break. And all that work really takes its toll, right? So we need the play to rehabilitate ourselves from all those hours of using our brains in a different kind of way. Tap the side of the ribs. What if I had a work-play balance in my life? Tap the inside of the wrist. What would my list look like of fun things that I really want to do? So think about it. Let's make a list of 5 things on your bucket list that would be things that you would love to do. Thing number 1 I would love to do is what? Blurt it out. Now remember, these things don't have to make sense. You don't need to know when you can do it or how you can do it or how you could afford it. I just want you to blurt it out and let yourself hear what it is. Tap the index finger. Thing number 2 I'd really love to do. Tap your middle finger. Good. Thing number 3 I'd really love to do. Tap the bottom of your 4th finger. Thing number 4 I'd really love to do. Okay, last one. Ready? The 5th thing I'd really love to do is, what fun would it be for you to have these mixed in to your life? Tap the top of the head. How could I start? Name 3 ways that you could start to bring these things closer into your reality so that they're actual events that you're taking place in. Tap the eyebrows. Part of me feels scared when I think about giving myself this permission. Tap your temples. Part of me says it's impossible. Big breath, make some sound. Part of me doesn't know how to get going. And tap under the lips. I love and respect myself. Tap your chest, and I'm letting myself move towards these fun, playful ideas. Tap the front of the ribs. What if I give myself permission to play full out, full on? Tap the side of the ribs. What if I give myself permission to go for it? And tap the inside of your wrist. How would it change my life? Big breath. Name 3 ways it would change your life to have more play. My life would be a lot more fun. What else? I'd have some new things to look forward to. What else? Tap your middle finger. I could invite some friends to come along. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. I'm allowing myself to create more play so my life feels more well-rounded, more well-balanced, more juicy, more interesting. Tap your little finger. I'm giving myself permission to play. Tap the side of the hand. Giving myself a little more time for my hobbies. Tap the top of the head. Giving myself playful, new, creative ways to connect and enjoy my life. You know that a lot of people heal serious illnesses by giving themselves permission to do all the things that they never did because suddenly they're going to die, and doing the things on their bucket list actually revives them because their life feels meaningful and joyous and interesting and inspiring. So what would you do if you knew you only had 6 months left? Those are probably the things that if you start doing them now would inspire you and fuel your other achievements, enriching and making your life feel more colorful and more exciting and expansive. Tap the chest. I give myself permission to have a more colorful, expansive variety of activities in my life. Tap the front of the ribs, including name 3 things that would be really fun. Not saying you have to commit to doing them right now, but what 3 things come to mind that would be really fun? I would like to what? Tap the side of the ribs. And what else? Okay, last one, ready? And I'd really like to do what? Tap the side of the thumb. I'm giving myself permission to take these from dreams into reality. Tap the index finger. I deserve to enjoy my life. Tap the middle finger. I really deserve to enjoy my life. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. I bet you some of my friends would enjoy these things too. Tap the little finger. I'm open to reviving my inner child. I'm giving myself permission to revive my inner child. Giving this child permission to play. Tap the side of your hand. Permission to come out, enjoy the sunshine, to relax and daydream, to create, to dance, to sing, to stretch, to invent, and to connect with other playful people. Tap all over your body. I'm allowing this to be easy and surprisingly delightful. I'm allowing myself to schedule in play dates with myself, for myself. Thank you for taking time to tap with me. And again, I'm going to remind you that taking time to do your inner work allows you a more expansive, joyous, productive, creative, fulfilling life. I hope that you'll join a thriving community that happens every week in the World Tapping Circle. Monday nights live, replay videos, 24/7, hundreds of hours of tapping time on beautiful topics, helping you move through and create a happy, healthy life filled with happy, healthy people. Thank you so much for tapping with me today.